My mum and dad shipped me out. Fuck a boarding school. Send her to Korea.
Big Sister with Chloe Veitch on Unwell On Air.
We're going to jump into a bit of a different episode today. I'm going to be talking about my childhood.
You ready for this, Chloe? We pitched this last week. We're like, Chloe, we want to do an episode dedicated to you and your history. You know, because our listeners, they know your opinions in pop culture. They know your great advice. But who was Chloe before reality TV?
And I was reluctant to do this because some of my childhood was quite depressing. So I'm like, do I really want to go down the crevices of my childhood? But
well, what were you like as a kid? Like if you had to give me 3 words to describe Chloe at 10 years old, what words would you use?
Oh, attention seeker.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
At Christmas, if the family wouldn't stand up and play a game of charades, you guys call it charades, I would cry and I would remove myself from the Christmas dinner and be like, no one talk to me.
That's so interesting. You know, working in Hollywood, a lot of my friends are actors, singers, reality TV, influencers. And every single one of them told me not every single one, but most people have told me when they were young, they've always had this feeling that they were going to be famous to an extent. When you were 10 years old, did you have that feeling? Like deep down, did you know that you were going to be on TV?
I mean, I think when I look back now, it was evident. Oh, Jesus, Chloe, you're definitely going to put yourself in some predicaments and get into some situations that may or may not put yourself on TV. But not once did I even think that that was a thing. No. I think when I was younger, I knew that I wanted to be in like performing arts and drama, and I got my A-levels in school. I failed every single subject because I've got ADHD and dyslexia. Do you know how fucking hard that is to sit down in a written exam? Like, oh my God. And it wasn't really a thing for women back in the day when I was at school. It was like, oh, women don't really have ADHD. So I chucked myself into drama and I passed with flying colours. And I think that's when I started to think, oh, maybe I can be a singer. Or maybe I could be an actor. And that was the first real glimpse that I thought, okay. Like, I never tied it to fame though. Do you know what I mean? Because I wasn't really at that age. I wasn't really aware of...
You just knew you liked to perform.
Yes. That's where my true passion comes from.
Yeah. So I read on your Wikipedia page.
Oh, God.
This is the thing, is like a lot of your childhood I find on your Wikipedia page, but like you were in pageants, right?
Oh.
How did that happen?
Oh, God. Okay, so basically my mum, when I was younger, she was like, you're very slim, you're very tall, you've got great bone structure. Let's put you into modelling. And I'm like, oh God, Mum, like I got bullied in school. So I'm like, oh no, I don't like how skinny I am. And like, what if they don't like me? My confidence was like shot to bits. The only thing I was confident about was my personality. Like I knew I could walk into a room and everyone's eyes would be on me because I was so loud. But it got to a point where I got a phone call from my mum and she was like, right, I've put you in for this competition show called UK Top Model. And it was a charity-based organisation that kind of scouted a bunch of models to walk on a catwalk. They done 3 different categories. One was Victoria's Secret themed, one was editorial, one was commercial. And like I think there was like 50 women and men. And we walked on this catwalk in front of hundreds of people. It was this big event. Hundreds of thousands of pounds and dollars were put into it. And I was like, oh, I'm never going to win this, but this is a great opportunity for me to make friends. And I ended up winning it.
Wow.
Like I won UK Top Model.
And how old were you?
I was 17 years old. Yeah, it's crazy. So I won that and then they sent me to Korea to do modelling. And what I was aware, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Korea and I'm going to do a bit of modelling. This is going to be great. I didn't realise I was actually entering myself into a pageant. They just said, oh yeah, this is the thing. Like, and obviously normally if you get told you're going to go on like Miss Super Talent, you Google it and it says pageant. But they just said, no, like I just didn't do that. I just was like, oh, I'm going on holiday and I'm going to bring some clothes with me. And
had you ever left the country before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Korea.
Like, well, 17 years old, flying to Korea, like this sounds like it could be a TV show in itself.
No,
like what was that like? Because you grew up in Essex, right?
Yeah.
In a smaller town in Essex? Like what was that town like?
Yeah, so I grew up in a small town called Clacton-on-Sea and we call it the Dead End. So it's like the back corner of Essex where like people go to retire.
Yeah.
There's like nursing homes for the older generation to, I don't know, just like have the last few years of their life surrounded by the ocean. But my small town is very, very, very small. There's one nightclub.
Wow.
And like 3 bars.
So is this like your school growing up? Did like everyone in everyone's business, or is there like some separation?
Oh yeah, there was no separation.
So you're in this town, and then in Clacton by the Sea, and then you get sent to Korea to model. What was like? What did your family think of this? What did your friends think of this at the time?
To be honest with you, it was very like, oh, hang on a second. Like instantly goes into, but what if you get kidnapped? What if you get killed? Why? Like what if because it was never. Like, no one had ever really have done that. No one has done that, like, where I'm from.
There's no blueprint
it's like,
for this.
This is how murder documentaries start, you know? It was kind of like, we need to make sure you're safe. But, yeah, it was safe, and I loved it. And it was the first moment in my life that I realised, oh, wow, there's, like, a world outside of my small town.
Yeah.
And it kind of gave me that, like, kick up the arse to really push myself in that, okay, I can literally live anywhere in the world if I want to. I can go anywhere in the world.
It's funny. I had a similar experience when I was a kid, and I visited my aunt who was living in New York City, because I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, really?
Seeing New York City and like seeing all the possibilities, it totally changed my brain chemistry.
No, definitely. And being around, I was with like 23 other women.
Wow.
Because it was a pageant. So you have to have a woman representing a certain country, every country.
Any crazy stories from...
Oh my God. I mean, they were waking us up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We were literally working all day, every day. I don't even know what we were doing. We were just doing everything. And then we would like switch from hotel to hotel every 2 days in a different part of Korea. So it would just be absolutely crazy. Like we had no sleep. I know, literally no sleep. We aren't able to eat loads because it's like you're on the move and then you're walking in heels, and it was my first time eating fish.
Really? Even though you grew up by the sea?
Well, no, it wasn't the first time I ate fish. Actually, that's a lie. No, but like actual fish with like eyes in. Like, you know, like
yeah.
Clacton on Sea, you got battered fish.
Yeah, it's a different kind of preparation.
Yeah.
And in Japan and Korea, they're known for amazing seafood.
And yeah. I mean, it was the first time I've ever seen meat hung up in a window frame.
So culturally, it was very different.
Oh, it was so different.
So what you're describing, it reminds me of America's Next Top Model. Did you ever watch that show growing up?
Yeah.
Is that a good comparison?
Basic. Yeah.
And then from that experience, you were there for like 3 months, you said?
I was there for a couple of months. I learned how to say hello and thank you in Korean. 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다. Yeah, 감사합니다. I don't know which one's which.
Better than what I can do. And then how did that lead into reality TV?
Oh, I think I gained the confidence doing the modelling and then travelling and then doing the catwalk. So it's crazy because I'll see if I can find the picture. We can put it on the socials. But there was the biggest catwalk in Seoul, which is a city in South Korea. And I sang Hallelujah on the red carpet in front of thousands of people.
Wait, when you were saying singing before, I thought you were like joking around. Were you actually a singer? Can you sing?
I sing, yeah, but like...
You should sing our jingle.
Oh, no. Well, maybe. But yeah, it was the first time that I was ever like, oh, okay, because you had to have a talent. It was my super talent. And I'm like, oh, well, I sing. And I sang in front of thousands.
It's not only a talent,
incredible.
it's a super talent. Now you have to sing.
No.
That sounds intimidating. Super talent. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like 17 years old, just about to turn 18. I have no idea where I am.
And you're in Korea and you're singing on a runway. Hallelujah.
With people that I do not know.
With people you do not know.
No.
You just tried fish with the eyes in it for the first time. Like, that's a lot.
What is going on?
What is going on?
No wonder I need therapy. My mum and dad shipped me out. Fuck a boarding school. Send her to Korea. Jesus Christ. No, it was absolutely amazing, and I'd go back 10 times over. But yeah, that was what gained me my confidence in my abilities to actually, like, I was squatting with books on my head. They had fucking rulers. And it was just crazy. Like, we had to wear these heels that had like a certain height and a certain whatever. And it was a training camp for the elite models of whoever they chose. So I signed with a modeling agency, and they got me quite a lot of work within the first few months. And I was like, oh, wow, this is something I could actually see myself doing. And they put me in a couple of music videos. Do you know who Diljit Dosanjh is?
Say that name again?
Diljit Dosanjh.
I don't. Do you guys know? No?
Right.
No one in the room knows.
Okay.
Who is that?
He's basically the Drake of India.
Of India?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think I heard about this.
Yeah.
And you're in a very big music video, right?
I didn't realise. I didn't get paid for it. I was fuming.
What?
Because he's clearly got a big budget. But so I started modelling. I got put into his music video, and his music video has got like billions of views. And I'm the lead actor.
Okay, in our commercial break, we're going to have to watch this.
Because I've had no experience.
What are you doing in the video?
Just having a go at him because he woke up late. So I'm like, you need to wake up. We need to get in the Lamborghini and drive off and go somewhere.
And Too Hot to Handle saw that, and they're like, we need that girl.
We need that
girl to wake up America.
No, literally. Wake up. So I done that, and then I went to this modelling job that, again, I wasn't paid for. I think the common thing with me when I was younger is that I would just do it. I would say yes.
Yeah.
I didn't care how much money I was getting paid. I was only young. I didn't have like the emotional attachment to money and what that meant. So I basically went to this shoot, and there was this woman there, and she said to me, Chloe, you've got a great personality, da-da-da-da-da. Do you want to be on a TV show?
Wow.
And I was like, what? I mean, yeah. And she said it was a relationship show, and I was like, oh, I have a boyfriend, so give it a couple of weeks. I broke up with my boyfriend, and then I went on the show.
Did knowing the show was potentially in your horizon affect that?
Yeah. But I had Love Island interested as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they reached out to me. I was speaking to a couple of producers, and the reason why I chose Too Hot to Handle over Love Island was because Love Island couldn't guarantee me an OG position in the cast.
Right. You wanted to be on the first episode,
one of the mains.
One of those. You don't want to be a bombshell.
No. Thank fuck I made that decision. Oh my God.
That's smart. Yeah. I remember watching your season of Too Hot to Handle.
Really?
It was during COVID. It was 2020, right? Like in the thick of COVID.
Oh my God.
When we were
yeah.
all glued to our Netflix, and it was like the biggest show in the world.
Crazy.
It was crazy. And then, so the show comes out. I remember you saying like your Instagram like grew like crazy within days. Like, what was that like?
I mean, to be honest, I was just like in my little COVID bubble. I'm in my COVID bubble. I haven't really left my house because of COVID. So I didn't really understand the severity of and the impact of the following. It's like, oh, I have followers and thousands of people commenting on my posts. It wasn't until like COVID broke and I stepped outside and it was like, oh shit, people actually watch it.
I feel like that has to be a bit of a mind fuck. Like you're by yourself, you're in isolation, it's COVID times, but at the same time, millions of people are following you, commenting, sending you DMs at the same time.
But it feels like Apple Pay. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when I say that, it's like Apple Pay isn't real money.
Yeah.
But it is real
I see
money.
where you're going. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you're spending your money, but it's just ding.
It's all
ding.
digital, but you can't actually touch it. It's not tangible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like the following. Okay, there's millions of people on my page. At one point, there was like 100 million impressions in that week. So like 100, like tens of millions were visiting my Instagram page, and I'm like, oh, this is great, but like, it's like Apple Pay. I can't see them. I'm pretty sure it would have changed my bloody brain chemistry if I was sat in a stadium with tens of millions of people shouting out my most viral clips.